Tonight I'm going to show you how to do a caramel lemon spell. I will have a link in the description box on exactly how to do this spell, everything that you will need, substitutions that you can make, and exactly how to perform the spell. And this will be in the form of a Book of Shadows page or pages. The first thing that you want to do is to cleanse your space. You want to gather all of your ingredients together and have them, everything that you need, set up. And then cast your circle of power and protection. This is a great habit for all witches to get into, if for no other reason than it is an energy container. At the end, when you open your circle, all this energy that you have built up during your spell is going to burst forth into the universe, backed by your intention. The very first thing that you're going to want to do is write your intention on a piece of paper. It can be a piece of parchment paper. It can be a bay leaf is a great thing. It's great to write out your intention for clarity. And it's great to speak it out loud if you can. Since this is a karma spell, you kind of want to be a little bit specific. You don't want there to be any room for error. I wrote something to the extent of, it is my intention that through the powers of Hecate and the powers of the universe to set into motion karma for blank, so that he through his suffering will know and understand the suffering that he forced upon others through his actions. And in so doing, may he change, repent, and become a better person. So that is my petition. And you're just going to fold it up and set it to the side because we're going to get to this part at the end. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to grind some of my herbs together. So in this container I have hogwort and foxglove. Hogwort forces necessary change. I chose to use foxglove because it has a toxic component. Hogwort has a toxic component, and so does foxglove. This can bring toxicity into the life of your target. Foxglove has the added benefit that it strengthens and prolongs the life of all aspects of your spell. Over here I have red chili flakes and I have Texas lantana. Texas lantana is going to enforce boundaries. And if someone has harmed you, this is one thing that you need, is to form a boundary against them in order to protect yourself. The red pepper flakes are going to bring heat and they burn. Whenever you burn something, you purify it. So the hogwort is going to force necessary change. The foxglove is going to add toxicity to the life of. It's also going to strengthen and prolong the effects of your spell. The red pepper flakes are going to bring heat and burn. The Texas lantana is going to help form and enforce a boundary between you and this person. The next thing that I want to add is a little bit of witch's salt. The witch's salt is going to absorb and deflect negativity. It's going to help form that protective boundary between you and this person. Next, I'm going to grind all this stuff together really well. And while you're grinding, you're going to put your intention into it. You're going to concentrate on putting into this exactly what you want to happen. Now we're going to work on our lemon. So you're going to need something to cut your lemon in half. This can be an atame or just a knife. So now we have our lemon. The lemon is going to bring a souring aspect to the life of your target. So the first thing that I want to do is add some blueberries. These blueberries are going to bring the blues into someone's life. I have 3 pieces of aconite. Aconite is an herb that is sacred to the goddess Hecate. It is highly toxic. Aconite produces a magical watchfulness against negativity. It's going to seek out and banish any negativity that could come your way. So I have my blueberries to bring the blues. I have aconite for the poisoning aspect. This is going to poison all aspects of the person's life. You can be very specific whether you want it to be their love life, their career, financial, or it can be all of these. In addition to that, aconite is going to help form that protective boundary so that this person can no longer harm you. It is going to produce a magical watchfulness that is going to seek out, absorb, and repel negativity. Is going to banish all forms of negativity, and it's going to give you a certain invisible quality. Next, I'm going to put some cherry pits. These cherry pits are going to bring a certain heaviness into the person's life. It's going to weight down and put pressure on. Next, I have a big Texas-sized hornet. This is for the sting. All the pain, misery, agony, anguish that this person has caused you is going to come back to them in the form of the big sting of the Texas-sized hornet. So next I'm going to close this up, hornet everything in, but we can't forget our tag lock. A tag lock is something of the person's. It can be a lock of hair, it can be fingernail clippings, handwriting, something that has your target's energy bound to it. So I have everything inside of my lemon, and now I'm going to bind it closed with honey locust thorns. You can also use nails if you don't have honey locust thorns. So one thing I want to do is put just a little bit of my ground up mixture in the top of this. It's kind of acts as a seal. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to carve into my candle. And you're going to carve into your candle the name and the date of birth of the person that you're casting your spell on. So you're going to write their name, and date of birth. And then I like to draw something like a pentacle and or the seal of my goddess. Next, you're going to anoint your candle with the oil of your choice. This right here is some reversal oil that has just a lot of really great properties in it. I'm doing it outward because I want this to go out and away from me. Cinnamon would be great because it has heat. Black pepper would be great. Then I'm going to dress my candle with my herbs. So now you're going to take your spell plate, and I made a little pentacle out of thorns, which is going to help secure my lemon in place. So I'm going to place my lemon on my spell plate. It's funny because the juice from the lemon mixed with the blueberries is making like a red liquid come out of it. It kind of reminds me of blood. I'm going to take my candle and I'm going to use my lemon as a vessel to hold my candle in place. Be sure you have a towel or something that you can keep nearby to clean up. I'm going to take my herb mixture and I'm going to put it around my spell plate and around the lemon. This is part of the boundary, the barrier, and protection. And I'm going to work around counterclockwise or widdershins. I'm going to take some of the whole herbs that I saved and go around as well. This is the lantana and the pepper. I'm going to put just a little bit of witch's salt around it. Next, I'm going to take just a little bit of my oil and put a few drops around the plate as well. Now, I'm going to use crystals that form a magical protective boundary. And there's a lot of different crystals that you can use for this. Great ones are black tourmaline, obsidian, labradorite, shungite, hematite. I'm using black tourmaline. I also have some black chert, and this is basically lava rock. It's a very protective rock. It's also called flint rock. So this is black chert, and I also have a piece of black lava rock, which is called basalt. It's a sedimentary rock. These are very protective, but if you have black tourmaline, black obsidian, shungite, hematite, any of these are very protective as well. That's going to keep a barrier around you and this person that you're doing the spell on. So you remember the parchment with your intention that you wrote at the very beginning. So we're going to get that ready, and I'm putting it in my cauldron or burn-safe dish, whichever you have. And then I'm going to light my candle. I'm going to light my parchment and let this burn down. Now karma comes calling for you because you've done wrong and you know it's true. All the pain and misery that you cause me will come back to you as it's supposed to be. I cast my spell and bind it firm until your lesson you have learned. And we're going to make sure this burns all the way down. We are going to watch our candle as it burns down. And don't leave it unattended, but stay with it. Watch it. Meditate into it. All your intention. Put all your focus and intention into this candle. Let it burn down. Melt into the lemon. This is going to seal the fate of your target. This is producing lots of smoke and energy. This is very powerful. You have your boundary of protection. You have this nice big black candle that's dripping wax down, sealing. Stay with it till the end. Watch it burn, pressing all of your intention into this. Meditate into it. Make sure that what you want to come to fruition comes to fruition through your sheer strength of will. When it gets done burning down, open your circle, push that energy, your intention, your pure intention into the universe. Thank you for watching my video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.